Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Have them brought to the conference room. And hope this doesn't start another war.
Krogan is in no position to make demands.
The Krogan has a name. Urdnot Rex. And I'm not just some junkyard Varen you unleash whenever you're in trouble. I've got my own problems. Reaper scouts have arrived on Tuchanka. So why should I care if a few Turians go extinct?
Trying to draw out negotiations will get you nowhere, Rex. I have no time for it. Just tell us what you want.
I'll tell you what I need. A cure for the genophage.
Absolutely not. The genophage is non-negotiable.
Why are you so opposed to the idea, Dalatras?
Because my people uplifted the Krogan. We know them best.
You mean you used us to fight a war you couldn't win? It wasn't the Salarians, or the Asari, or even the Turians that stopped the Rachni. It was Krogan blood that turned the tide.
And after that, you ceased to be useful. The genophage was the only way to keep your urges in check.
Dalatras, you may not like him, but Rex is right. Insulting him won't change that.
I won't apologize for speaking the truth. We uplifted the Krogan to do one thing: wage war. It's all they know because it's all we wanted them to know.
Your people should have thought the matter through then. Was it really a surprise the Krogan revolted?
That's precisely my point, Commander. We made a rash decision. We turned to the Krogan in desperation. It's the same mistake you're about to make today. No good can come from curing the genophage.
The Krogan have paid for their mistakes. The genophage has gone on long enough.
1,476 years, if you're keeping track.
It was 1,000 years of peace, free from these brutes.
Enough! Whether or not they deserve a cure is academic. It would take years to formulate one.
My information says otherwise. A Salarian scientist, Malin, grew a conscience. He was on my planet, testing a cure on our females.
I remember. His methods were barbaric.
But what you didn't know is that other females survived his experiments. So the Dalatras here sent in a team to clean up the whole mess, and to take them prisoner.
Where did you get this? It could be a fabrication.
Don't insult me. Those are my people. They're immune to the genophage, and you're going to give them back.
Dalatras, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
How long do you think you'll last alone against the Reapers? Because if you don't help, that's how it'll end up.
And I'll be the last friendly Turian you ever see.
What's it gonna be?
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Sur'Kesh. But I warn you, Commander, the consequences
Will be nothing compared to what happens if the Reapers win.
Let's get the females.
You're not setting foot on Sur'Kesh. This will take time.
It happens now. As a Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
We're going.
I won't forget this, Commander. A bully has few friends when he needs them most.
This is the Salarian Homeworld we're headed to. They aren't used to seeing Krogan here, so let's keep it simple. We land, get the females, and leave before anyone changes their mind.
I still don't trust a word they say.
Let diplomacy play out, Rex. You'll get what you want.
These females are the best, and probably last hope for my people.
We'll bring them back, Rex. Don't worry.
I appreciate that, Liara. I wouldn't want anyone else along for the ride. I suppose I can make room for you too, Garrus.
Figured you'd gone soft, sitting on your throne. Forgot how to hold a gun.
Commander, I have the Salarian base on sensors.
Set her down.
Commander, Salarian ground control says we don't have clearance to land.
Tell them the Idolatress authorized this herself.
I knew they'd never keep their word. Let's see them try to stop a Krogan airdrop.
Rex!
We have an unauthorized landing.
And who authorized you to hold my race hostage?
Halt! Stand down! Hold your fire! Commander Shepard, restrain your colleague. We only found out about this transfer a few moments ago.
Does Salarian hospitality always come with sharpshooters? This is an insult to the Alliance.
Please understand, no matter what some politician might say, Krogan are still considered a hostile race.
I wonder why.
However, on behalf of the Salarian Union, I apologize. But we must insist the Krogan remain under guard.
I can handle this, Rex.
If anything goes wrong and all bets are off.
I'm Paddock Wicks, and I appreciate your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge. Careful! Watch the containment shield!
I'd hope to never see one of those again.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
What kind of work goes on here?
Evolutionary trials, morphological simulations, exogenetic assessments.
Nothing is ever simple with Salarians, is it?
Science has always been our best defense. The research we do here has kept Sur'Kesh safe for millennia.
Does that include studying lost Krogan?
The females were in poor health when we found them on Tuchanka. They were brought here to stabilize their condition.
This whole planet smells wrong.
I'd like to see them.
Of course, I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me a few moments and meet me near the elevator.
Well, I can definitely say straight off the bat that the Salarian Idolatress can go fuck herself.
Please don't touch that.
Oh yeah, my favorite part, when we reach the Salarian homeworld.
Again, I would ask
Ooh,
you
button,
to refrain
gotta
from
touch.
touching that.
Ooh, button, gotta touch.
Perhaps
Ooh,
don't touch
button,
that
gotta
until
touch.
different in your language.
Oh, he really winds up the Salarian soldier. That's why I like to do it. And plus, pushing buttons.
Are humans really so deprived of stimulus that
Why?
they must
What did I
insist on
do?
touching everything?
As you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, I've officially lost the plot, even though I never had one to begin with.
Manipulation of that object is grounds for
But anyway.
further admonishment. Really? You must stop touching that. Once more, the Salarian Union formally requests that you don't touch that. Fine, if you are so enamored
Oh.
with that object, then I suggest you get your own feces.
What? I see a button, I'm gonna
Go ahead
push.
down that road.
I see a button, I'm gonna push. I'm gonna push it. Spore. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. But anyway, I digress. Welcome back, everybody, to yet another episode of my Mass Effect 3 series from the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'm Shadowstar91 here, and starting things off in this episode, we are visiting the Salarian Homeworld, and we're going to be catching up with Rex just a little bit more.
How about you stay here and we only fight one war at a time?
That was just good old-fashioned Krogan hot air. If it had been real, they'd be dead.
Are the Krogan ready to fight the Reapers?
Ever since Sovereign showed up, I figured this day would come. My people have spent too much time selling ourselves out as mercenaries. Now we can get back to doing what Krogan do best, saving everyone else from giant monsters.
Never going to let us forget about the Rachni Wars, are you?
The last time I was at the Citadel, I didn't see a Turian statue in your honor.
Just wait till this war is over.
What do you know about these females?
They weren't fertile, so we used them as decoys to draw off enemies from the ones who were. But Malin's experiments changed that. These damn pyjacks stole them right out from under us.
A reminder to all personnel. Heightened security procedures are in effect. Proper identification should be maintained at all times.
That's a pretty brutal way to treat your women, Rex.
The females suggested it. We've had to make a lot of tough choices to ensure we don't all die off.
What a horrible way to live.
It's just one more thing that'll get better when the genophage is cured.
Back on the Normandy, you said Reapers were sighted on Tuchanka.
Clans Jorgal and Ravenor sighted a few landing parties. The Reapers are up to something. Tuchanka may be a pile of radioactive rubble, but it's our pile. Then we'll fight to the last Krogan to keep it that way.
That's what I always liked about you, Rex.
My smoldering good looks?
There is that. But you've never given up. And that determination's about to pay off.
Yeah. I would have thought back on Vermeer we'd be standing here doing this together.
Who tipped you off about the females here?
Sorry, Shepard, but they're listening to every word we say. I prefer my Salarian liver served raw. Besides, you'd think this is the kind of thing the Shadow Broker would have known about. Too bad I don't know him. Or her.
I'm sure the broker was very busy.
It's been good talking to you again, Rex.
It'll be even better when we have a few Salarians for lunch.
Nice talking to you again, Rex. Now let's see if there's anybody else we can actually talk to around here. Wait, hold on. No fucking way. All the way back from Vermeer on Mass Effect 1.
Sounds like you've been promoted.
Captain Kirahi, now Major Kirahi. Nice.
Hold the line. You saved my men that day.
Good to see a friendly face, Major.
SHAREfactory. Always a pleasure. And same to you, Dr. Tassoni.
Major.
It seems the Reapers have a way of bringing us together.
Are the Salarians prepared for war with the Reapers?
I've heard what they're doing to your Earth. I'm not sure any species can prepare for that. Though rumors suggest you're building a superweapon of some kind.
This business with the females is part of it. I need the Turian support, and they need the Krogans.
Which is why I never became a diplomat. Too much hand-holding. Leave it to the Dalatresses.
Security seems high. Are you expecting trouble?
Our motto in STG is to always expect trouble.
A very wise approach, indeed.
For someone else. Our enemies have the same idea.
How did you get posted to this base, Major?
I led the team on Tuchanka that found the females. Nasty business. Malin may have meant well, but his operation was crude. Test subjects were unaccounted for. The females easily escaped his lab.
I guess we're both still feeling the effects of Vermeer.
Yes, ironic. You destroyed the genophage cure, yet now it's the key to an alliance. Your standoff with Urdnot Rex is legend within STG.
I'm sure you saw Rex's entrance.
Our colony's 3 systems away saw it.
Yes, and he's rather angry about the security arrangements.
Apologies, but better that than a Krogan with a shotgun wandering the base. Think of all the casualties. Our medpay couldn't handle it.
What do you think about bringing the female Krogan here?
Our scientists say it's important to preserve the females. Evolutionary paradigms. I say when people know you're hiding something valuable, they'll want to steal it. Either way, I have my orders. They'll be your problem soon enough.
Nice seeing you again, Major.
Likewise. And Commander, regardless of what the politicians decide, you can count on my support retaking Earth.
You'd do that?
Consider it my way of returning a favor. It would be an honor to fight alongside you again. Good day.
Oh, nice. We've only just started exploring the Salarian homeworld, and already we got some extra backup for when we begin the final assault on planet Earth. I'll take it. Hang on, where is Paddock Wicks? Ah, there he is. Hang on, we're just going to let this dialogue interaction play out, and then we're going to speak with him.
It's like
someone's testing our defenses.
Just in case anybody has missed any other of my Mass Effect Legendary Edition videos, ladies and gentlemen, I shall leave the playlist link in the video description down below for your viewing pleasure, so make sure you check those out when you get the chance if you want to catch up on any of the action that you might have missed.
What do you think about handing over the Krogan?
I differ from most of my colleagues. Curing the genophage will bring closure to this issue. In the future, the Krogan may yet play some role we can't even imagine. We should let the evolutionary process decide who lives and dies, not galactic politics.
Thanks for your time.
Of course. Proceed into the elevator when you're ready.
Appreciate it, Padawix. Now let's make our way over to the elevator and head on down to the laboratories.
Now take this elevator down and someone will...
Alert. Threat condition 2 has been declared. Scramble readiness teams.
What's happening?
Sensors have picked up activity on the perimeter. Hurry, Commander. Someone will meet you below.
Base personnel must remain on site until further notice.
All specimens are accounted for, sir. Shepard.
No fucking way. Borden Solus as well? Holy crap.
Understandable. Hadn't expected to return to work.
You're back with STG.
Special consultant. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong. Helped female Krogan. Fed information to Clan Erdnot. Encouraged political pressure to free females.
You must be Rex's inside source.
Yes, can explain later. Security warnings not normal. Need to get off-world for sake of Krogan. Females had weakened immune systems. Side effect of Malin's cure. These didn't survive.
But what about Malin's research? I thought we saved it.
Indeed, data saved, but not complete. Lacks crucial details to reconstruct cure, but still useful for synthesizing from living tissue. Couldn't save them.
I'm sure you did everything you could, Morton.
Arrived too late. Cannot delay now. One survivor, immune to genophage, can synthesize cure from her tissue.
She's still here?
Yes, last hope for Krogan. If she dies, genophage cure... problematic. Please be careful. Krogan's slow to trust.
I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy.
Are you here to kill me?
Goddess, what she's been through.
Erdnot, Rex, and I are here to take you home.
Why? What am I to you?
Have the Salarians been mistreating you?
Those are my sisters you saw back there. They died in a lot of pain.
Did the best we could.
And now I know I'm the only one left. That makes me dangerous to a lot of people. What about you, Commander Shepard? Why are you here?
You're the future of the Krogan race. I'm fighting for that.
Then I hope you brought an army.
Alert. Unidentified vessels have breached the perimeter.
Give me an update.
Outbound communications have been severed. We're cut off.
Secure all data to off-site location.
What's happening?
We have multiple ships inbound.
Shepard, it's Rex. Cerberus troops are attacking the base. Get the females out of there now!
Only one survived, Rex. It might be safer down here.
What? So the Salarians can kill her like the others? No deal. If you still want this alliance, get her out of there.
Release the female. We're leaving.
I can't. Protocol states during lockdown, no specimens.
Objection noted. Now, please release Krogan. Need to monitor pod as it clears quarantine procedures.
Meet us at next checkpoint, Shepard. Likely Cerberus opposes genophage cure.
You'll see Tuchanka again. I promise.
Get to elevator, Shepard.
Alright, looks like we have to pick up the pace once again. Story of my fucking life. But how the hell did Cerberus get here so fucking quickly? And... Ooh, interesting.
Malin's data details procedures spotted his error. Brute force application to alter hormone levels. Shows how far he'd fallen.
We've got to get moving, Shepard.
And developed counteragent. Saved at least one female.
Alright, that's glad to hear.
Something's wrong with the elevator. It's not
Oh,
responding.
come on.
There. Try
Alright,
it out,
thank you.
Commander.
Oh crap.
Oh, fuck. And that was definitely one way to put poor Nick Yaris. Just our fucking luck in a nutshell.
Is there another way out of here? Shepard. Morton Solus, 162.3. Used STG ties to secure station here. Gained autonomy in carrying 4 broken test subjects. Females were obviously dying.
Shepard, we're running out of time. We need to get
Fucking hell, Liara. I'm trying to fucking listen to the journal. I'm glad Morton saved at least one. Alright. Appreciate it, Rex. I wonder what Steve Cortez is like with Rex piloting. I fucking hate it when the Centaurians deploy their smoke bombs.
I'm sure there will be more.
Okay, good. Anything we can collect? But I gotta make sure I don't waste too much time looking around. Oh, fucking hell. I'm betting it was the Salarian EDITORAS who tipped off Cerberus. Yeah, nice try with your fucking grenade. Everybody else on Sur'Kesh seems decent, even though hyperactively big-brained. The EDITORAS, however, snobby, stuck up, very rude, and very, very determined to cling on to the old ways of keeping the Krogan neutered, even though they have learned their lesson by now. Especially with allies who will keep them in check. I am so glad we don't have to fight that fucking thing.
Shadow broker. Could have sworn he was muttering to Sony the whole time.
Not funny.
Even though that is about the second time we encounter one of those species. I'm just glad. I think that was the last time. They are mentioned in certain parts, but that's about it. And again, for all those who have played Mass Effect 3 before, you all know what I'm talking about. However, for all those who are new, I'm just trying to speak in a form that avoids spoilers. Alright then, let's clear them through the first checkpoint and then head on to the second one.
Are you okay?
Containment shield is holding. We'll try to repair if necessary. Can't speak for Krogan's health, however.
I'm fine, Commander.
Females kept secret. Possibly a mole in the STG. Could be indoctrinated. If no Krogan aligns with Turians, Reaper's left unchallenged.
We'll do more than challenge them.
Shepard, meet us at next checkpoint. Cerberus likely to target. Hurry, next checkpoint.
You don't have to tell me twice, Morton, but I got people shooting at me. Way to go, Rex. I never even knew he had it in him to pilot anything. Learn something new every day. Quickly grab that. We got ourselves a high caliber barrel for the pistol. Yeah, nice try. Last second denied. Anything else back here? Nope, looks like we're all good. Nothing around here. Thought I'd double check just to be sure.
Cerberus isn't fooling around. They're capable of anything.
Yeah, I'm still wondering who the hell tipped off Cerberus to get them here so quickly. Even though I'm betting it was the EDITORAS. Oh, Kirihei, you're still alive.
Just down the hall.
Is there an easier way around?
You could say that.
How do I not have one of those?
Go, Commander! I'll cover you!
Orion Squad, your orders are to hold position and block access to next checkpoint.
Okay then, I just want to officially admit I am very jealous of Kirihei's new gun. That looked fucking awesome. But the only question is, when we do acquire a copy of that gun for us, can we actually equip it whilst keeping the power recharge balance in check, or in the green, or blue in this instance? Well, I'm guessing there's only one way to find out. Well, if we do acquire a copy of that gun. Okay, that looks like all the... Yeah, that is all the troops on... All Cerberus troops on this level, so let's double check with Kirihei, see if he's going to be okay. Given his military experience. Yep, he's definitely going to be a-okay. Also, if anybody does hear me hesitating, stuttering, struggling, and or botching any of my sentence pronunciations throughout any of my videos, ladies and gentlemen, with me being an autistic individual, so me being on the spectrum, talking is not one of my strongest points, but I'll do my utmost best to bring you all the best content that I'm possibly able to. Yeah, but in this instance, who's the traitor? Even though I've said it already, it's probably the Salarian EDITORAS. Open fire, let them have it. I'll deal with the assholes on top. You just deal with the Cerberus troops on the current floor. Come on, you stupid. Here we go. There you go. Have bullets through your head. Even though you are technically already dead with the modifications that Cerberus have done to the troops. Another armor piece. I think I've mentioned this in a previous Mass Effect video, but if you want to avoid spending credits at the vendors whilst acquiring new armor pieces like so, or any possible weapons, you always got to double check, make sure thoroughly that that you explore every nook and cranny possible for the current level that you're undertaking, like I'm doing right now for Sur'Kesh. I just picked up 2 more armor pieces. Come on, come on, come on. Aha! We've reached the second checkpoint. Get away from there now. Oh, fuck. Down goes that asshole. I honestly thought that biotic lash was not going to work then. Oh, fuck. Why the hell were they studying something native to Chonka here on Sur'Kesh? Probably something my feeble brain cannot possibly figure out, or my damaged brain in this case. Oh fuck yes, we found the gun that Kirihei was using. And I will be finding out if we can equip it when we return to the Normandy. And that is the power restored, so let's double check with... Oh fucking hell, again! Cerberus are really pissing me off. One shield down, one more to go. Oh nice, I got it through the shield gap. Or gap in the shield. Appreciate the vote of confidence, Morden. Alright, let's clear them through the checkpoint before we go exploring any more on this level.
How are you holding up?
Containment shield strong, but not designed for direct fire.
This isn't your problem, Commander. You don't know me.
But I'd like to. Hang in there. How many more checkpoints?
Just the landing area. Hope not Rex still waiting.
Rex can't keep his hands off a fertile female. He'll be there.
I'll see you up top.
We found the Krogan.
Alright, let's kill these motherfuckers and head on up to the landing area. Hopefully, once we clear the landing area, that will be it for our visit on Sur'Kesh. You shoot at Liara, you're a dead man. Even though I am technically romancing Tali in this one, the two people that I have romanced and will only romance in this game are Liara and Tali. You see, if you don't go exploring in the levels, you might miss stuff like this weapon right here. M13 Raptor.
We're almost back up top.
Alright. We've officially made it back on top. On the top floor. Where are they? Here you go, punch in the face. Fuck. Any more assholes want to try their luck? Okay then. Fingers crossed we can actually get the female Krogan out without any more issues.
Let's get you out of there.
Stay clear. I've got this. Protect the Krogan, Shepard. She's vulnerable.
Seriously, the new shuttle doesn't have any, like, weapons to help it out? I mean, you could shoot, like, a rocket or two or have a machine gun help cover us. Yeah. When I get a chance, I'm officially swapping this pistol. It is shit. I might give it to, like, one of the other squad members, but I am never using this pistol again. It is fucking useless. Oh, that takes care of the Atlas. Fucking hell. There's always stragglers to deal with. And you're done. Looking forward to it, Rex. We've got the female Krogan safe and sound.
You had me worried there for a minute.
Let's make this quick.
Let's get you out of there. There they are. That's them.
I can handle myself, Rex.
Women.
Why is Cerberus here? What do you want?
Commander, I'm hearing chatter you're brokering a treaty between the Krogan and the Turians.
If I get Krogan boots on Palaven, the Turians promise me their support.
And how does Cerberus get involved?
I don't know. The Elusive Man is up to something.
Then keep them at bay. I can't overstate what a victory this treaty would be for the Alliance. We'll need all the help we can get.
How's the Prothean device coming?
Alliance R&D has officially begun construction. The team has dubbed it Project Crucible. We're throwing everybody who knows how to hold a hammer at it. This is going to be the most ambitious undertaking in human history.
Will we get it done?
I'm not saying it won't be a challenge, but our researchers tell me the designs are elegant, massive in scope, but strangely simple as well. We can do this, Shepard. You can do this. Never doubt that.
No, sir.
Good. Hack it out.
You have the female, Rex. A cure for the rest of your people can come later.
That wasn't the deal.
But Palaven needs your reinforcements now. We can't delay.
Unless every Krogan gets the cure, there's no alliance.
Morton, how long will it take to finish a cure?
Need to synthesize base antigen from female. Also requires healthy male Krogan tissue. We'll need a sample.
You're looking at it.
Acceptable. We'll need you to remain aboard Normandy for procedure.
Let's hope the food's gotten better.
Formulating a cure that works for every Krogan sounds like a tall order, Morton. Can you do it?
Of course. Similar to genophage modification project. Working against own alterations this time. Not as simple as garbage DNA blocking attachment sites. We'll need to counteract shutdown of redundant nervous system, adjust neurotransmitter levels.
Got it.
We'll create cure, Shepard. Don't need to worry.
Then get started, Morton. And make it quick.
Always do. We'll be in medbay if you'd like to speak more. Eve requires tests.
Eve?
Female's real name unknown. Normandy, a human vessel. Human mythology seemed appropriate under circumstances. Suggest speaking with her. New perspective. Surprising in Krogan.
Now, is there anything else?
There's a small matter concerning a ship we've lost contact with.
What happened?
I'd rather discuss it in private.
Turian problems can't even come close to what I've got.
What is it?
Some of my men went missing. The rest of it we can discuss somewhere else.
I'll find you both in the war room. Just be ready to talk.
And we will be taking care of those issues that both the Primarch and Rex are having in separate episodes. But for now, we're going to go explore the rest of the Normandy, catch up with everybody, and see how progress is coming along. And I am, even though the methodology of how Malin went about creating his version of a genophage cure was absolutely barbaric, it is absolutely necessary that, or vital, that you save it. So when it's time for Mass Effect 3, you have a very high chance, or 100% chance, of creating the genophage cure without having to sacrifice anybody. And I will be talking with Joker as soon as he's finished his dialogue interaction with Edie.
So, bringing the Krogan to a war summit went well? You want me to invite the Batarians too? Or the Vorcha?
Building alliances is the only way we stand a chance against the Reapers.
Yeah, but the Krogan? I'd feel better if we had a tighter plan, like time travel or teaching the Reapers to love. Still, good to have Morden back. The bad guys shouldn't get the monopoly on mad scientists.
Thanks, I think. Oh, we're gonna need to talk to Edie.
Came by. I have questions about the genophage.
Why the genophage in particular?
A Krogan female of breeding age can produce clutches of up to 1,000 fertilized eggs over the course of a year. There are over 1 billion females on Tuchanka. If even 1% become fully fertile, they can birth 10 billion infants.
On Earth, bugs have a lot of young too. Most of them die.
The attrition rate would naturally be high, but the state has an interest in keeping the children alive for warfare purposes.
Any other cheerful thoughts?
Logistics. Even were they to side with us, transporting the Krogan to the battlefields of Palaven could prove difficult.
Oh, list of possible suggestions. When we do cure the genophage, I will make sure that it happens.
With your permission,
and preparations for when the Krogan do get deployed to Palaven to assist the Turians.
Anything else?
I like your 2 steps ahead thinking there, Edie.
bring their own or rely on the nutrients in their humps.
This keeps getting better and better.
The Krogan will also require sedatives, since Krogan fight with others of their kind in enclosed spaces such as starships.
Make it happen. Are there any last things you're worried about?
Nothing that demands your attention, Shepard.
Okay then, so if nothing else requires our attention, we are going to go explore the rest of the Normandy and interact with the rest of the crew for any possible catch-up. Hang on, I want to double check. Okay, comm specialist trainer has no side quests for us. Yeah, when Morden does reunite with us after Sur'Kesh, he automatically goes to the med lab, and Dr. Chakwas ends up in the crew room. Yeah, I'm interacting with her so she doesn't open up any more old wounds. Don't need any more of that creeping up.
I'll return when I'm needed.
Hello, Commander.
Commander.
Okay. We're going to go talk with Liara and Garrus before we head into the med lab to catch up with Morden, the female Krogan, to see how they're settling in. For Morden settling in back on the Normandy, and for the female Krogan settling in on the Normandy.
How you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep his location more secret than the fact it exists.
And I'm sure
Sneaky,
you'll do a good
mischievous
job of
Rex,
both,
up
being
to
so
his old
famous
tricks
for
as
your
usual.
discretion.
Even though he's not part of the squad, I'm definitely glad he's back on the Normandy.
Hello again.
Providing his usual je ne sais quoi. Alright then, so it looks like we can't go talk with, or we can't talk with Liara, so let's go talk with Garrus to see what he has to say. Even though it probably won't be like long cutscene dialogue interactions.
Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
So I've heard.
I've got a few myself. Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the genophage. And now, to top it all off, she's her people's last hope. Imagine the pressure. It takes real courage to face that. I hope we can measure up. I guess we're at war with Cerberus now, huh? I've never actually seen a female Krogan. Seems like they're the real brains on Tuchanka. Good to see Morden still alive and kicking, and still finding new ways to cause trouble. How's it going?
Appreciate the brief catch-up. So, with us talking with Garrus done, let's head into the med lab and see how Morden and the female Krogan are getting along. Hopefully that Morden hasn't blown anything up yet.
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Salarian doctors.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
He was your inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Salarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap? Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand. But my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
We're Salarian doctors.
Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species.
Yeah, the female Krogan definitely seem like they're the smartest of the bunch on Tuchanka.
I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
Do you think Rex will want revenge for the genophage?
Some clans will expect it, but I hope Rex resists. He understands the cycle of violence must end if Krogan are ever to have a voice in galactic politics. Still, he's just one Krogan. If enough clans demand it, he may not be able to stop them.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a Thresher Maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence, excuses to earn them honor.
How did you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Werelock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Salarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
How has Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Salarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Asari Vorcha offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear. Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I've only met a few humans in my time. I'm glad for the opportunity.
The honor was all mine. And now with us talking with the female Krogan done, let's catch up with Morden to see how he's getting along and how the progress for the genophage cure is progressing as well.
Have used notes to improve her condition.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production. Long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
So, we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tuchanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
So the end justifies the means?
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
Any word on Malin himself?
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy. Lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible. Unless he could help.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her?
My patient. My responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat. Outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left. But still best candidate for project. Few Salarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong?
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right. To prove I can.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You'd go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
That is definitely the most unusual retirement plan I have ever heard from anybody. But hey, if it works for Morden, it works for Morden. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to bring today's episode of Mass Effect 3 to a close. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please do myself a favor. Please consider hitting the subscribe button down below, along with the bell so you can receive notifications for when new content has been released onto my channel. So join me next time, everybody, for when we get the first of the favors underway. From both the Primarch and Rex. So until then, I've been Shadowstar91. Stay safe out there, take care, and I'll catch you all in the next episode of Mass Effect 3 from the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Bye bye.